Hello and welcome to Sean JCW Gaming. This is episode 5 of our playthrough Dark Souls, at least I think it is. Welcome back, indeed if you are back. If you were here for the first time, then who even invited you anyway? Kidding, of course, everyone is welcome to watch my videos. The more the merrier, trust me. Anyway, we are going to start the beginning of our journey to the second Bell of Awakening, having run the first one in the last episode. Spoilers, but you know, that's what you get for jumping ahead if you have. Look at that angry face. Anyway, but before I went on, I wanted to go over something I should really have went over in the last episode, and it's just this shortcut. This shortcut is one of the most important shortcuts in the game, and it does not get activated unless you use this lift. So, all it is the bonfire is just down that corridor there that you come up from before going into the bell tower to fight the gargoyles. Just from this room here, but instead of going up the stairs to the gargoyles, just come to this elevator here and stand on this pressure plate, and this will actually take you back to Firelink Shrine. This is just a shortcut that you use quite often, and it's actually probably better resting at the bonfire at Firelink Shrine to fight the gargoyles, but I prefer resting at the other one, so that's why I never did it. But anyway, I wanted to cover that before I moved on. And there's a couple of things that we did in the last episode that we can actually follow up here at Firelink Shrine, so I wanted to go here and do just a couple of things before we move on anyway. A couple of things that are important, because one of the things I said was important for the last episode was an item we picked up called a Firekeeper's Soul. And of course here at Firelink Shrine is in fact where we can give, there's someone that we can give that Firekeeper Soul to. They'll be able to do something very useful with it indeed. So, we're just going to come down here, walk past that man there who helped us at the beginning, and not that person in gold, we will speak to him in a minute, but this lady here, she is not very chatty, but she is a very useful NPC, because if we give her this Firekeeper Soul, she will in fact reinforce our Estus Flask, and if you saw there, it went to +1. I have quite a lot of health right now, so you won't see the benefit of this, but it does in fact heal a higher percentage of health, or a higher, not percentage of health, just a higher amount of health than a normal Estus Flask does. And we are going to talk to this guy that we rescued from the last episode.
Hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it.
So he said he was going to give us a reward, and all he gave us was a sunlight medal. We freed him from prison, and all he gave us was this.
I'm grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
After that smug laugh and that comment, this is the part where it's really fun to just boot him off the edge of that cliff. But, for once, I am not actually going to do that. I'm going to leave him in peace, and we shall see him return later. But I won't. I'll save that for later. He's just he's part of one of the most interesting sub-stories in the game, so I'm going to leave him alive. Just because I think that sub-story is worth watching. Anyway, I am going to cut to the area which we will be entering, the new area in which to get to the second Bell of Awakening. If that sentence made any sense, I will see you in a minute. So, we are going to continue on from here. Now, you should all recognise this bonfire. Like I was just showing you around the area, so you can make sure you know which one it is. You're going to want to come to this bonfire, because this is actually really close to the next area we're going to go to. And it's kind of like, for that area, there isn't a designated bonfire, so you can either use the one at Firelink Shrine, but you have to go past you have to go through the area first once to open up a shortcut to Firelink Shrine. So it's a bit risky. If you use that bonfire there, you've always got a bit of guaranteed safety, and that is the closest bonfire to this area as far as I'm aware. But to get there, you do need to go across this bridge with the dragon, so I'm going to wait till it breathes fire on them. And then after it's done breathing fire, I'm going to run for my... Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to get hit there. Well done, Sean. Okay, well, I think I've ruined my window of opportunity. But nevertheless, I'm going to run for my life and hopefully I can make it across this bridge without being killed. Although that does not look as if it's going to be an option. Because if he decides to hit me with fire again, I will most definitely die. But it looks like the dragon's cool now. He's not going to hit me with fire again. There is a better way to handle that. If you wait till he breathes fire, then just as he stops, the fire stops, you run for it. You can make it through without getting hit, usually. Anyway, so this is where we want to be, and it's actually this door here we're going to go through. And this is the next area we're going to go to. And as you saw, I used the basement key there. The master key, I don't believe, works in that door. And also, this is a ridiculously long ladder. So, moving on. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a really long ladder. It's not the longest ladder in the game, to be fair. There are longer ladders. But probably those areas, they're just like, they're bonus areas, so we probably won't cover them. Anyway, big scary purple dog thing. Oh, I can't kill them in one hit. I was really hoping I could kill them in one hit. That's not good. And you'll see why that is not good in a second. So I'm going to wait till the second one attacks me. Key thing about this area is actually first, I completely forgot to do something. First, you're going to want to come up these stairs. And you are going to want to open up this door right here. You might have tried to open this up before on your first way through the game, kind of coming through this area, but you'll probably have seen it doesn't open. It actually opens from that side, and that's the only way you can get it open. Oh my goodness, closing that door does actually stop that enemy from coming through. That's really good to know. As you can see, you could just head back there to go to the bonfire, but I've already rested there, so I'm going to continue on anyway. Just flinging these bodies about, that is... I just love the physics in this game. It doesn't make any sense sometimes, but it is hilarious at the same time, so I enjoy it a great deal. Again, just flinging these dog bodies all around the place. And of course there should be one more dog. There is one more dog down there. I kind of want to shoot him to get his attention. Oh, I don't have any arrows. I should have bought arrows. Damn it. Oh well, come at me. There we go. And attack, and attack. Fortunately, I got the second hit, and something that really infuriates me about them is they usually dodge out the way of their attacks. The way we should go is the other way to continue on, but I'm just going to come down here first, because there is actually quite a good item at the end there, but there is also these really annoying guys here that have fire. And the problem is with fire is it does damage to their shield, and also it would help if I was able to lock onto them. I'm going to throw a fireball of my own here. They're going to hit me first before I even get the chance. That's not good. It's not good at all. There we go. That's one of them down. Where is that guy going? Oh gosh. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I hate these guys so much because even if you shield, they still do quite a bit of damage through your shield. Hence, well, because they have fire is how that sentence was meant to go. That was some very nice dance moves there, but unfortunately, it never really got you anywhere. So if I'd used my Estus Flask before, it wouldn't take me up to full health, but I believe... Yeah, well now. If I had used my Estus Flask before at that point, it wouldn't have taken me up to full health. It would have taken me just below it. Just to prove that actually, reinforcing the Estus Flask does have value. That's how that was meant to be said. It's not that door I want to go through. It's this door I want to go through.
Anybody! Oh. Help me! Unlock the door!
Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
I forgot there was dialogue there and I accidentally skipped some of it, but long story short, there's a guy trapped in here and we are going to go and speak to him.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
Just talk to him again to make sure he said everything he's going to.
Fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
Okay, that's good. We spoke to him, and he is actually the sorcerer in the game, and this body here actually has all the sorcery stuff. So if you want to turn yourself into a sorcerer, I would love to say now's the time, but I don't think you can. I think you actually have to be a sorcerer, because usually when you speak to him he says, oh, you're not a sorcerer, or you don't have the whatever it is required to be a sorcerer and cast magic. But if you are a sorcerer, he's the guy you can buy sorceries off of. So if maybe you just need to get like there's a weapon I got there. Go into my weapons, called a catalyst. Let me just show it. Yeah, sorcerer's catalyst. Maybe if you're wielding that, you can get sorceries, but I'm not 100% sure. I hope you can. But otherwise, if you want to do sorceries, then you need to actually pick a sorcerer at the start. Now, I'm going to read the sign. Danger zone ahead. That's some very good advice, because if I go forward a wee bit here, this part of the game is horrible because... Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. Those doors are going to burst open. And of course, there's guys all around us coming out these doors. Playing through that for the first time, you immediately think just to go for the one ahead of you. And then, of course, that's a big problem because all these guys end up showing up. Now, these guys are super annoying because they are like really acrobatic and can dodge your shots really well. And you need to focus a bit to fight them. So yeah, hang on. See, they can just do backflips and stuff like that. It's crazy. But that guy's dead. And another thing that is annoying is he hasn't got his weapon like it right now, and I can't really point out where any of them had it. But there's a certain way they hold their weapon. If you attack them when they're holding their weapon like that, they actually like jump on your back and slit your throat to do a lot of damage. So that's not good. Don't let them do that to you. Be careful. If they're kind of standing with their weapon held out in front of them, be careful, because they might do that move to you. I can actually see that one of my friends is now playing Season 2 of The Walking Dead. That's awesome. So far I was the only one that had it. And it is great so far. I am enjoying it greatly. But anyway, we're not talking about Walking Dead. We're talking about Dark Souls. And I was just spinning around in circles there for fun. So, of course, in true Dark Souls fashion, a second ambush, because one wasn't enough. And a dog! I wasn't expecting that dog to show up quite so quickly. But of course, nothing... Well, not everything goes to plan in this game. Quite often, your plans fall flat in their face, and everything falls apart around you. Oh, also these guys have throwing knives, which they can hit you with from range. Somehow, I did damage to that guy. I was sure that flame hit him a little bit, but I guess it didn't do enough damage. But anyway, I wasn't expecting to kill that guy on the left, but I did. So, that's all our enemies for now. Actually, no, we've got one more. One more. He's right there. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, I missed. It annoys me so much about these dogs that you can just jump out the way of their attacks. I'm back. Someone came in to talk to me. So... right, where was I? Okay, I was gonna continue on. Now this is our next boss. But first, I'm not gonna go there quite yet. I want to do a couple of things first. One of which is there's a vendor nearby, or a merchant, sorry, and I'm going to get an item from him which is going to help me with this boss fight. But first, of course, sneaky bandits, or thieves. These are actually the thieves of the game. Thief follows. If you choose a thief at the start of the game, you'll get armors and weapons much like the ones these guys are using right now. And I'll get that on the way back. There's some items up there that I forgot to get. That's the target shield. That's the item the thief starts with. You can get all... Basically, you know how I said, like, you can create any character or any class once you're in the game. It doesn't really matter because you can always find their armor in game, and that's true. Like every class's armor you can find within the game at some point, but it tends to all be pretty bad armor anyway, so you're not going to use that armor regardless of what class you are, unless you're something like a warrior, in which case the armor is okay, but again, you can find it. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this guy. And I'm going to purchase an item, and I'm going to purchase some charcoal pine resin. The reason I'm getting this is because the boss we're about to fight is weak to fire, but not so weak to fire that it makes the boss ridiculously easy. Also, something that is really convenient is also those dogs that we saw earlier are weak to fire. That is really important because when we go in there's going to be 2 dogs. If you don't take out those dogs quickly enough, they cause huge problems. If we apply the charcoal pine resin, we can kill them in one hit with a light attack. That guy is just so creepy. Like, you think the merchant up in, like, Undead Burg is creepy, but just look at him. Anyway, move on. So yeah, that's a really valuable item. Also, if you keep going down that way, you'll eventually come to kind of a door there. You can go through there, keep going, turn to the left, and you will be back at the like kind of stairway down to Firelight Shrine. So you can kind of rest up there, and that makes this next part a bit easier. I'm not going to do that just for quickness. I'm going to go straight into the boss just in case I do actually manage to defeat it first time, which, trust me, is not likely. This is definitely a boss that I find quite challenging indeed, and I fully expect to have multiple deaths here despite having fought it multiple times. I'm going to take these twin humanities off my hotbar, and I'm going to apply my charcoal pine resin. And I'm going to use that before going in here because this fight starts very quickly. There's no cutscene or anything. You're just straight in there, and as soon as you get in there, you're getting attacked. So this is going to go very quickly at the start of this, and it's going to be very intense. I'm going to heal up before I go in because this guy does have the potential to kill me in one hit. Here we go. So, as soon as we get in here, he's going to attack us. We are going to run and jump over here. Or just roll. And we're going to... Oh no! Okay. Okay. Kill the dogs! Why? Those dogs jumped out the way. That is the worst that has ever went for me. Even when I was playing through this for the first time, that dog has never jumped back at me. But that's fine. We're going to restart here. I'm going to cut back to the boss fight because I don't want to go through all those enemies again, so I'll see you in a minute. So, here we go, round 2. Got my flaming Uchi Katana, and we are going to take this boss on. So, same as last time, this is the strategy that works. We are going to... Oh my goodness, that dog! What? Okay, that's never happened before either. I guess there's a first time for everything in this game. Okay, well, new strategy. There's another dog there, in which I completely forgot about. Okay, well, apparently I can't hit any of these dogs. That went superbly. Third time lucky? Let's hope so. And hopefully that dog won't run down the stairs, because if that happens again, I have no idea how I'm going to handle this situation, because that's my go-to move. Jump. Yes, there we go. Okay, that dog's dead. That dog's dead. Now turn and face Capra. Okay, we now have an increased chance of getting through this fight, but we still have a big demon dude that we need to kill. Oh, that shot missed. That was really, really valuable. Okay, I think I can do this now. I just need to be sensible. As you can see, he is weak to fire, and this is still not doing a lot of damage. Compared to like the ridiculous amount it was doing when we were fighting the built-out gargoyles. That shot missed me. Am I like invisible to him or something? These shots are like... I think they should hit me. I actually think I'm getting very lucky here, and I shouldn't really be saying that because any good fortune to you in Dark Souls should be taken like with great gratitude. And trust me, I am grateful. It's just a bit strange as all. Apparently, like, I'm too small for him to hit me. I don't know. I must just be standing in the exact right area for these shots to be missing. You gotta be careful here. Like, you can't have your shield held up all the time against this guy, because otherwise your stamina won't recover quickly enough. And stamina recovery is really important for this guy. And as you can see, the situation just got a lot more difficult because my fire ran out and now I'm doing a lot less damage. And of course I don't have any more to apply right now, but I'm pretty confident I can beat this guy. Pretty confident. Not entirely confident, but pretty. What was that? Oh, I know what that was. That was just me getting an extra Estus flask, which is actually quite useful. In case you didn't know, the way you get that extra Estus flask is if someone kindles a bonfire while you are in the area, then you in fact get an extra Estus flask added to your pile, which is very nice. So remember that every time you decide to kindle a bonfire, you give everyone else in the area an Estus flask, which is really, really nice. I'm going to get back here. I'm probably going to pay for this. No, he keeps doing those moves. He has special moves where he like grabs both his kind of machetes with one hand, like that one, in which he does a lot of damage, but he hasn't been doing them too often. Oh gosh, I'm nearly dead. I do not want to die right now. I mean, look how close he is to death. I do not want to do this fight again. That's the move. That jumping attack will like downright kill you in one hit sometimes. You gotta be very careful for that. But Capra is dead, so indeed third time lucky. I bought 3 charcoal pine resins because I thought it was going to take a maximum of 3 times, and I'm so glad I was right. Sometimes you can get past them first time. It was just that dog there was just not doing what I wanted it to. I've never seen it jump back before, and I've never seen it keep running down the stairs. It always stops. For some reason, it just didn't do what I was expecting it to do, and that just completely threw me off. But we got through it. When I'm faced with what I'm used to, I can get through it. But anyway, that was good, because if I just got past that first time, it wouldn't really be exciting. I'm glad that I died a few times, because I feel it would have made the video more interesting. Only problem is I was just going to go straight on with the video and go through a bit of the depths before, but with that, with those couple of deaths, it will have added a bit of time to the video, so I won't have time to do everything I wanted to do. So instead, I'm probably going to end the video short here, and we will continue on to the depths in the next episode. Yes, that's definitely what I'm going to do. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. That will help me out a great deal and will be much appreciated. But anyway, bye for now, and hopefully I will see you next time.